Oh, look at that, folks. Look at that cheese. Oh, man. I bet this is going to be, oh, so good. Well, let's see about it. Here we go. First bite. Oh. Oh, if you like apples and cream cheese, that is wonderful. Oh, man, that is so good. I'm not kidding you. Oh, that is so good. Wow. Okay, folks, this time we're going to go with apples. And we've got some cream cheese. So we're going to start out by beating our cream cheese up here. And I have already softened my cream cheese up to about room temperature. So we're going to take off okay. So now I'm going to put my other beater in and just guess and see what you think I'm a-fixing. Of course, you'll see it in the description. I don't know why I say that. We are fixing apple fritter cheesecake bites. As you notice, we love cream cheese around here. That is for sure. So, I was going to fix plain old apple fritters, but I decided to change it up to make a video. So, we are making apple fritter cheesecake bites. That is 1 block of cream cheese in there. And we've got a 1/4 cup of powdered sugar. We're going to beat this till it's good and smooth. My camera extra cut off on me, folks, and I didn't know it. My battery went dead, so I had to change batteries. But all we just done is blended up our vanilla, our cream cheese, and a 1/4 cup of powdered sugar. We mixed that up real good with our beaters. You've seen me do that many times. And we made us about 18 little dollops of cream cheese here on our parchment paper. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take these, slide them into the freezer for about an hour, let them freeze, and then we'll continue from there. So don't go nowhere, folks. We'll be back. Okay, folks, now I've already got my glaze ready for when we're finished frying these. This is nothing more than a cup of powdered sugar, 1/8 of a cup of milk, and about a 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Done got that beat up and ready. Now I've got my apples here, and I put 2 tablespoons of brown sugar in that, and we're going to use a teaspoon of cinnamon. Let's go a little more. I like cinnamon. Yeah, there we go. Too much, just right. All right. Now we want a tablespoon or 2 of lemon juice. And we're going to let this sit for about 10 minutes and let it draw a bunch of that juice out so that it doesn't make our batter too wet. So we're going to stir this up here and let this sit about 10-15 minutes. I have already got my pan over here with my oil in it. It's on about 379. We want to back it down. We want that on about 350, and we want to be able to monitor that. That's what we want to keep them on so that they cook up right. So, well, there we go. Now, we're just going to set these aside. Now, we're going to make our batter, which now We want about 1 3/4 cups of flour. Here's a half a cup. Okay, here's about one. That's about one. And let's see here, I've got some more flour. We'll just dump it in there. There we go. I'll have to put some more flour in there. We want about 1/4 cup of regular sugar right here. About 1/4 cup, like so. And then we want about a tablespoon of baking powder. My oil's getting a little hot here. I'm just going to set that back here and let it come down a little bit. It's gotten up there about 390. It's way too hot. Okay, about a tablespoon of baking powder. Now, I make apple fritters quite a bit, but this is the first time I'm going to make cheesecake apple fritter bites. So, about a half teaspoon of salt. And while I'm doing this, folks, if you don't mind, please subscribe for me. Don't prescribe, subscribe for me. I'd sure appreciate that. It goes a long way. These videos are not cheap with equipment and stuff like that. So if you would please, I'd sure appreciate it if you'd subscribe. If you think you have and you haven't, check and see. I'd sure thank you. And then if you don't mind, also hit that like button. Let the algorithm know you like our content here so other food lovers can enjoy and see what we do here. And then after you've hit that like, go over and turn on notifications. I sure appreciate that. That way you'll know when we release new content here. Our new times are Monday and Friday, 11 a.m. And then we have shorts every day of the week, which is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, sometimes Saturday and Sunday. Depends on how long our primary video is. If you missed it, our strawberry Trsamo, go back and watch that. You can find that up there in the corner where the cards are. You can click that. It'll take you straight to it. And also our homemade strawberry shortcake. I'd sure appreciate it. Go back and check them out. You might like that. So that we got the begging out of the way. Didn't really beg, but I will if I need to. Please subscribe. Please. Sure appreciate it. And like. Please do that too. Helps me a lot. We got 2 eggs there. We want a half a cup of milk. And we'll get this show on the road. And you could go to our list there, and you can find all kinds of great recipes that you might like. So go check that out. You might really enjoy it. And those that have seen my videos, well, welcome back. I sure thank you guys. So we've already got about 2 tablespoons of butter in here now. So we're just going to take, and don't forget, we've got our cheesecake dollops in the freezer right now. And I'll show you what we're going to do. First time doing this, so let's just hope it comes out right. Okay, now we want to take and put this in here. We'll add this here now. Add that. And then, can't really use this now. So we'll go to this. Get this mixed up. Get our batter consistency right. So we can deep fry. And I told you guys I was going to make that Depression era uh, apple pie without apples. Well, I was going to do that one, and I'm out of Ritz crackers. So we'll do that next. I'll just have to get some Ritz crackers to do that. So, anyways, this here's getting good and thick. We just want to mix this to where it's all combined, like so. It's pretty good and combined. Okay, our oil is down to about 340 here or so. So we'll get that back up there a little bit. And I'm going to take my apples now and find a spoon. And I'm just going to strain the juice out of this. You can't see, but that's what I'm doing here. Keep our batter from getting too wet on us. Okay, now we're going to kick these in here, just like so. Okay, now we'll take and mix this on up with our apple pieces here. These are just 2 Fuji apples, diced really fine. And they have had brown sugar and lemon juice put in them. And we let them set to let the juice come out of them. Now, okay, got to get our temperature back up here now a little bit. And we'll let that come on up there to about 350 degrees Fahrenheit, that is. And when you do this, your cheesecake, you must freeze your cheesecake dollars. If not, you'll have a mess when you try to deep fry them. So make sure that you freeze them after you've got them ready. Now, when you use a pot here, a Dutch oven or whatever, you want a real heavy one. That way it holds heat real good. So now we'll get our frozen cheesecake bites out here. Okay, we'll go over there right now. Okay, we got a scoop of our apple stuff here, and we're just going to get that good and closed in, like so. Get it good and full, get our cheesecake bite covered up. We're up to temperature, and here we go. Our first one. There we go. And I'll show you what I'm doing here. I'm just taking you kind of have to be ambidextrous or whatever to do this stuff sometime. Take our cheesecake bite, slide it right in there, cover it up real good, and come over to our grease and drop it in. Now, we're only going to do 2 or 3 at a time so we can keep up with our pot of oil over here. We'll cover it up. Just this sequence, one right after another. Another one. There we go. Okay, I'll get you guys over here and show you what we got. There we are, frying. Beautiful, ain't it? Beautiful. Listen to that. Pop, crackle, snizzle, snizzle, pop, crack, snizzle, snizzle. And our temperature's down to about 350, which is just about where we want it. And We'll get ready to turn them here, turn them over. Turn them over here, just like so. And do that side. Listen to that. Isn't it beautiful? Listen to that sizzle. Look at that. Beautiful, isn't it? Ooh, these are going to be so good. But listen to this sizzle, folks. Listen to that. Yeah, buddy. That is good as going. So, my microphone, I'll give me one of those cordless mics one of these days. But for now, I just use my headset. It does right well. It should be pretty close to being done. Get us a slotted spoon here. Let's see what we got. Yeah, that looks good. There we go. Yeah. Look at there, folks. Look at there, friends. There they are. Ooh, doesn't that look good? Look at that. Doesn't it look so good? Okay. We will continue on down the road here, one at a time. I'm going to get you guys back over here so that I can be right on top of my skillet. Be nice if I had more countertop, but you work with what you got. You know what I mean? Remember Vernest? Remember Vern? Know what I mean? I sure do. I think he was from around this area, if I'm not mistaken. They cook pretty quick, so you see about what they take, what, about 5 minutes or something, not very long. And like I say, use that candy thermometer so you can keep them on about that 350-degree mark. Make sure you do that so that you can make sure that they come out right. I'm going to take my cheesecake pieces and I'm going to stick these in the fridge, in the freezer, so that I can keep these frozen. I want them to thaw out. You want to keep these good and frozen. There we go. And I'll move these over here right now. Okay. Now, give it a flip here. Let's say I'll put these back in the freezer. And we'll see how many we get. I don't think we're going to get that 16 or 18 of these like it says. But that's okay. I just love apple fritters. Jump back over here. Whoops. It's in the way. Sorry about that. See that? Oops. See that? Ooh, it's going to be good. I guess one of these days I need to fix some regular food, don't I? Seem like all I fix with you guys is sweet stuff. But who don't like sweet stuff? Who don't like sweet stuff? Everybody likes sweet stuff. Now we're down there at about that 345. We'll have to keep turning it up and down a little bit to keep them going. Make sure that you try to keep around that 350-degree mark. There's one that's done. First one we put in there. Out of there. There we go. See what we're looking like here. Pretty good. Pretty good. Okay. I think these have got it. Okay. And we're ready for another round. And we'll just keep doing this until we are finished. Till all of our batter's gone. Get these over here. There we go. And while them's going, while we got this going, we're going to go on and work on our glazing. Just put them in there, roll it around. That's it. See there? That's all there is to that. Just like so. Set it down. I'm going to put powdered sugar on some, regular powdered sugar, and glaze some. So, I think I have to mix up some more powdered sugar, but that's okay. It's always okay, folks. It's always okay. Like my grandfather used to say, it'll all work out in the end. Or you probably heard it'll all work out in the wash or whatever. So, let's see here. One or two more. Looks like about what we've got here in our batter. So, I'm going to get two more of our cheesecake bites or dollops, whatever. I think they'll just make good candy just like they are. I'll try one of these just like they are. They look pretty good. Kind of looks like cream candy. And I don't know if I can get two more or not. I know I can one. Let's see here. And now I think what I've got is just enough to just make us a little cake all by itself. Look here what we got, folks. Look at that.
Oh my God!
Yeah, don't that look good? When I used to go to the store when I was young, it was either apple fritters or no-bake cookies. That is what I always wanted. There we are, folks. Our homemade cheesecake apple fritters. Move these over here. Let's see here. Let's see if it's cool enough to see what we got. And let's see what we got here. I've never made these. Ooh, look at there, folks. Look at that. Look at that cheesecake filling. Look at that, folks. Look at that cheese. Oh, man. I bet this is going to be, oh, so good. Well, let's see about it. Here we go. First bite. Oh, oh, if you like apples and cream cheese, that is wonderful. Oh, man, that is so good. I'm not kidding you. Oh, that is so good. Mm, wow. Huh. I'm going to save the other half. I'm going to ruin my supper. But anyways, folks, I thank y'all so much. Don't forget to go check out our strawberry shortcake on this card over here, here one. And then our list of different lists, our cheesecake salami series, our strawberry cheesecake series, all other kinds of recipes. Check them out. I sure would appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment, follow, and that is so good. Wow. Till next time, it's been Billy T. Gardens in the kitchen saying, get out of here and go fix you something. See ya.